Hey, what's up everybody, it's Brian and I am new to YouTube. This is actually my very first video that I will ever be uploading, and I figured what better way to start than with the unboxing of my new gaming PC. A little background story, I've always been a console player my whole life. I grew up Nintendo 64, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, and now I have two Xbox Ones. And I always wanted to make the transition to, to PC gaming, the PC master race and everything. But I just never really knew where to start or where to go, until I moved up here to Northern California, where I met a bunch of buddies that are actually really into online gaming, and they told me, they kind of pointed me in the right direction, as well as doing a bunch of different research. And I was originally gonna build my own PC, just because I figured building my own PC would be better. But given that I don't have any tech background, I guess you can say, I decided to do some research and see who I would go with, and I ended up going with NZXT BLD, and they actually helped me through the whole process. Very smooth, very easy, and I would definitely recommend them to anybody out there who wants to start PC gaming but doesn't know where to start, where to go, doesn't want to jump right into building the very first PC. So that was a good starting point for me, and let's just jump right into it. So first here I have my PCI Express adapter. Turns out that the motherboard that I ended up getting does not come with Wi-Fi or anything like that, and since I am not going to be playing next to my router, I needed Wi-Fi access. And so I decided to shop around a little bit, ask around my buddies, see what they had, see if they were hardwired or not. And they, I actually was recommended this TP-Link AC1300 wireless dual band PCI Express adapter. And it says it's Windows 8 compatible, but I was told, and I got off the phone with them, I was on the phone with them for a while, I was told that if I download the drivers, it would be Windows 10 compatible. So I will be doing that after I unbox everything, and hopefully it all works out. We shall see. Next, we have my Logitech gaming mouse. I got the G502 Proteus Spectrum from Logitech. Didn't really know anything about it. I heard too many buttons is not good, but then I also heard that the more buttons you have, the better. So I figured, hey, why don't we just kind of meet in the middle? G502 has 11 buttons, so I decided to jump with this one. It's a very customizable mouse, and it's a weighted mouse. So if you do like a heavier mouse or a lighter mouse, I can go in there and I can change the weight around and stuff. So I thought that was really cool. But again, like I said, I'm extremely new to PC gaming. I've never even owned a desktop. All I ever had was a MacBook Pro. So this is all very new to me. But let's just check it out and see what it looks like. Good. So right off the bat, I see that it looks very nice. It has a paracord cable from the looks of it, which is really nice, I think. I have heard that they do tend to kink a lot if they're paracord, but I've never had any experience with anything like this, so it's going to be a learning experience for me as well. And oh yeah, this feels nice. So here we have what I'm assuming is the weights that you can add to the mouse whenever you want to. Yep, here you are. Here's the weights. And it comes with 5, and it says they are each 3.6 grams. So do the math. 3.6 times 5, whatever that is. You can customize your mouse to any weight you would like. And actually holding the mouse and feeling it feels really nice in my hand, really comfortable. The buttons don't seem like they're too in the way or anything like that. Ooh, it has a little endless spin. Never seen that before. Okay, I see. Overall, this is a really nice looking mouse, and I read a bunch of reviews, and after I had actually already purchased it before, but once I started doing reviews, turns out that this is the gaming mouse that Ninja uses. So, you know, that's pretty cool. I mean, if he uses it, then must be a pretty good mouse, right? I mean, one of the best gamers in the world right now, so that's really cool. Yeah, to add the weights to the mouse, you literally just pop this off. It's magnetized here on the bottom, so it's on here just like this, and you just pretty much pop it off, and there you go. You can add the weights wherever you would like to customize the weight of the mouse and see how it feels. I'm actually gonna jump into it without the weights and try that out and see how that feels, see if I like that, and from there I will start adding more and more weights depending on whether or not I feel like the mouse is too light, or you know what I mean, vice versa. So yeah, it's a pretty cool mouse. And the mouse pad that I actually got an extra large mouse pad off of Amazon for like $8, and it's nothing fancy. It's not a name brand or anything like that. It's just, you know, I just thought it was cool. You know, the map of the world and stuff. Me and my wife always wanted to have something world related, and we just bought a map, I guess, like board that we're gonna put up in the game room as well. So this is really cool. So yeah, I'm looking forward to putting that down and seeing what that's like. Next, we can go with the keyboard that I went with, and I went with the Logitech G213 Prodigy. It is a membrane keyboard, not a mechanical keyboard. And to be completely honest with you, I screwed up. I actually wanted to get a mechanical keyboard, but I didn't go too in depth in the research, and I saw this one and it looked really cool, you know. So I ended up I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. It comes with RGB lighting, which is awesome. Like I said, I'm new to this whole PC gaming, so obviously my Xbox, I couldn't do any RGB lighting or anything like that. So I'm excited to see what this RGB lighting is all about. So it says here that it has a 2 millisecond response time, tuned for ultra quick responsive feedback with every keystroke. The G213 Prodigy is up to 4 times faster than standard keyboards. The anti-ghosting gaming matrix is tuned to keep you in control when you press multiple gaming keys simultaneously. 16.8 million different customizable RGB lighting colors. So you can set it to your favorite, or you can customize it. One thing I did see online is there's different sections on the keyboard, and on each section you can decide what color you want. If you want the whole thing to be synced up together, or if you would like this color to be like, let's say, blue, red, green, so on and so forth. You can actually change the colors according to your preference that you would like. You can have it, you know, with the breathing effect, the non-breathing effect. You can just have them off if that's how you want to game. It's all up to you, and I thought that was something that was pretty cool too. You know, like I said, not a huge RGB person. I like to keep everything more black and white, but you know, the wife likes to be colorful. So we'll see how it ends up turning out. I should say that this is not only my gaming setup, but it's also going to be my work setup and my wife's school setup. So right now, me and my wife both work full time. I want to get back into school, and I want to get my real estate license, and she wants to go back into school and pursue nursing. So I figured, why not get a desktop that will be, you know, easy for both of us to use in that aspect. So I figured this keyboard would also be a good addition to that. Not one of those just like ultra gaming keyboards where it's kind of uncomfortable to type and everything. When I actually did play with this one at Fry's, it actually did feel very comfortable. So I ended up, you know, choosing this one out of all the other keyboards. But I did not get it at Fry's. I purchased it on Amazon, as I did with the mouse. So let's see what it looks like. And here you have the keyboard, and it comes in a protective film, so that's nice. tells you how to connect it, some instructions, safety stuff. But yeah, here you go. Here's the keyboard, and this one also has the braided or paracord wire, if you would like to call it that, and seems very nice, very good quality so far. It looks like. Obviously, Logitech is known for the quality, so I expect to be very happy with this. But I have not actually gamed on it yet, so don't quote me on that. But here we go. So here it is, and it's a really nice keyboard. It's actually pretty big. It has a wrist rest, but the wrist rest is not removable, so it's not magnetized or anything like that. It's actually permanently on there, which I don't really mind. I did some research. I looked around, and a lot of people say that they prefer to have their wrist rest so their wrist can rest somewhere. So I figured, hey, why not give it a try? It's like a $50 keyboard on Amazon. Same with the mouse. So I figured, hey, let's give it a try, see what it feels like, see what it's like, see if I like it or not. And then, if not, over time I'll save up some money and I'll get a different keyboard, one that's more comfortable or whatever. But yeah, here's the keyboard. This is what it looks like. It's really nice. I like the all black accents. Like I said, you can tell I like dark colors, gray, black, so on and so forth. I don't know if you can hear that on the iPhone's microphone, but that sounds really nice. What I did notice is that it has this huge like rubbery film on the back to prevent it from sliding if you didn't have an extra large mouse pad like I do. And it also has it on the legs here, so that's really nice, really comfortable, really convenient. So yeah, I'm excited to hook this up and see what it's like. Now on to the PC. Now I have not seen the PC, so I don't know what it looks like. I know that I chose the NZXT H500 case, matte white, so I know that it's gonna be white. But other than that, I really have no idea what it's gonna look like, and I'm really excited because I've been waiting for this for a long time. So let's get right into it and see what comes with it. So, this is nice. Okay, so here it says it has my order summary, so pretty much has, what I paid for it, what parts that I chose to have included in here, and as well as the games that I chose to have. So I did a kind of just of 2 random games. I've been playing Fortnite a lot on Xbox, so I chose Fortnite as one of them, and Battlefield is the other one because technically the new Battlefield is coming out. So yeah, and with the setup that I have, I should be running Battlefield 1 at 1080 at 98 frames per second, and Fortnite at 1080 at 84 frames per second at ultra settings. So I'm excited to see what that looks like. I have the BLD quick start guide here, so it'll pretty much tell me how to hook up my monitors, plug in my peripherals, all that stuff. It'll tell me how to do it in order, so that's really nice. It gives me CAM, which is NZXT's PC monitoring, to kind of monitor the heat of the computer and everything that is pretty much going on with the computer. I'm not extremely tech savvy, so I don't know 100%, but yeah. So let's see what it looks like. Okay. We have the actual PC. And I did notice that the top and the bottom of the box both came with this protective layer on it, so that's really nice. The extra protection. You good because when I did catch the FedEx guy dropping it off yesterday, he kind of just slammed it on the ground. And I was like, yo, dude, come on. Like, it literally says fragile on it. Be careful. Kind of got mad and gave me attitude, but whatever, you know. It is what it is. So knowing that it has that, this extra safety is always a plus. Sure. Like I said, I got the NZXT H770 mid tower in matte white, so it's really nice. I didn't personally want the H500i just because, like I said, it's my first PC, so I wanted to keep it more neutral and get more familiarized with everything before I started going all super fancy and not knowing what's going on with everything. So with the regular H500, here we have power cable, the brick, Seasonic, more Seasonic, looks like extra cables, SATA cables and such like that. So that's cool. Here's a power cable, power supply, and I have no idea how I'm gonna do this, but there we go. Here it is. Looks like I got an Ethernet cable. So that's really nice. That was a fail. Sorry about that. Here it looks like we have the motherboard user guide, the NZXT H500 case user guide. Thanks for choosing MSI. I also chose them for, you know, my graphics card that I'll tell you about in a little bit. Seasonic power supply manual as well. Just a bunch of manuals pretty much, you know, as you would expect. Here comes my Microsoft Corporation Windows 10 Pro CD that I got. Now, I chose Windows 10 Pro over Windows 10 just because, like I said, I am going to be going back to school and I'm going to be trying to edit videos, you know, trying to get into YouTube, learn how to edit videos, learn how to edit pictures. My wife's going to be going to school for nursing. I just figured, you know, having a more capable OS would always, you know, come in handy, so that's what this is here. But also, Windows 10 Pro comes pre-installed in the PC from NZXT, so that's always a plus, because I probably would be lost. So here's an Ethernet cable. Here's an HDMI high-speed cable, you know, for those high FPS. And now let's take a look at the PC. Oof, this is nice. I'm so excited for this. Always wanted one, so. Go right ahead and get it done. Sorry about that. That gives me goosebumps. Whoa, I do not know what that was. But hopefully that was nothing bad. So here it is. This is what it looks like. It's a beautiful case, to be honest with you. I love the matte black finish. It looks all super nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is gonna be nice. I'm excited for this. Now this case is supposed to be extremely easy to, or the tempered glass is supposed to be extremely easy to remove. supposed to just loosen this up here, and it literally just supposed to pop out, but and there you go. Put this down here carefully before I break something. And it's really nice. It comes with the protection on the inside, but that's usually how they all come when you get a pre-built PC. So I'm gonna take this out very carefully. Don't want to break anything. And here we go. This is what it looks like on the inside. Now I did go with the MSI Z370 PC Pro motherboard, not the carbon. So like I said earlier, it does not come with Wi-Fi compatibility, but that's okay. That's why I got the wireless adapter, the PCI Express one. So I will be installing this here in a little bit to connect it to my Wi-Fi so that I can download the drivers. However, since this is Windows 8 compatible, not Windows 10, I will have to download the Windows 10 driver, but I already have that link saved. So I wasn't sure if I was gonna save it to a USB drive and then connect it and download the drivers that way, or if I was just gonna put my computer next to my router and connect it to the Ethernet cable and download the drivers that way. It's looking like I'm just gonna connect it to the Ethernet cable a lot faster and do it that way and see what it's like. But yeah, I bought this because, like I said, my PC is not going to be near my routers, so I need the Wi-Fi capability. But yeah, like I said, I had the MSI Z370 PC Pro. I did end up going with the MSI, what was it, the GTX 1070. I originally screwed up and ordered the 1060, but I decided I wanted the 1070 instead, so I had to contact NZXT and let them know, hey, I want the 1070, not the 1060. So I got the 1070 6GB or 8GB. I don't remember what it was. My information that came with the computer actually has my old summary parts list on it, so it still says that it's the MSI GTX 1060 gaming 6GB, but I got the 1070. So the 1070, I'm pretty sure is 8GB, so that's really, really cool. Yeah, I went with the Cryorig H7 CPU cooling. Nothing too fancy, no RGB or none of that stuff, but like I said, it's my first PC. I kind of wanted to keep it more simple, so I kind of get the gist of it and everything like that. I understand RGB doesn't really change much, but yeah. So like I said, my graphics card, the MSI GTX 1070. My CPU, I actually did go with the Intel Core i7 8700K, 6-core, 3.7 gigahertz. I'm not quite sure if I'm gonna overclock it or not yet. I have enough airflow to where I should be able to overclock it, no problem. But like I said, my very first PC ever, I don't want to do something, mess it up, whatever. Power supply is a Seasonic Focus Plus 650 watts gold, and that's an 80 plus. So that's I think 650 watts is a good, it's a good wattage to have. 500 I didn't think would be enough, and I didn't want to overdo it with 1,800. I mean, realistically, I'm going to use it to game and homework in school. I'm not going to be doing too much. I am thinking about starting to stream, but I've never actually used a PC, so I want to learn how to game on a keyboard and a mouse before I actually start streaming. But I actually might just jump straight into it and just record my progress and see whether or not I actually get the hang of this. But yeah, for RAM, I got the G.SKILL TridentZ 3000 megahertz, 16 gigabytes. So that's two sticks of 8 gigabytes. So here's one and here's the other. I don't know if you can can see them from over there, but here's both of them right here. So, you know, black and red accents, nice. I originally wanted to go with that theme, but my wife didn't really like it, so it's whatever. My storage, I went with the Samsung 860 EVO. It actually says 250 gig here because that's the one I originally ordered. I screwed up as well with that, so I had to let NZXT know, and I got the 500 gig. So, you know, NZXT was really cool about, you know, updating my graphics card and upgrading my storage. Obviously, I had to pay for the upgrade, but they were really cool about it. It did set back my time a little bit to receive it, but, you know, something good like this is always worth the wait. Yeah, my extra storage that I got a Seagate Barracuda 2 terabyte hard drive, so that's always cool there. And then software, I got the Microsoft Windows 10 Pro, like I said, just because I figured that would be more convenient for me and my wife coming into, you know, doing all of our schoolwork and work and, you know, just gaming, because I have 2 Xboxes, like I said, one of them's hers, one of them's mine, and we like to play Fortnite together sometimes, so that's cool. And then services, which is just an additional fee, it's just standard, which is the $99 fee to put the PC together with a 48-hour turnaround time. So that's really cool. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's my my new PC that I'm excited to try out. Gotta figure out if I need to hook anything up or if it's ready to go straight out the box. I do see a wire here that's not connected to anything, but I'm assuming that's how it is. So I'm gonna go with leave it as it is. Put this back on here. And next, I figured I would show you guys my gaming setup, just because right now I actually don't have a gaming setup. I have a little corner, and then I'm going to be setting this up in our guest bedroom, which is actually going to turn into the game room. So yeah, let me show you where I game currently. So yeah, currently this is my gaming station right here. I don't even have a gaming chair or anything like that. I have a pull-out chair or a fold-out chair, and then I have my Astro A10s, you know, something cheap, and then got, you know, my Xbox controller. I have my gaming monitor. It is the Best Buy exclusive, so it's the Acer XF270H gaming monitor. I haven't been able to find too many reviews on it, but so far I like it. It runs really well with my Xbox. And then, like I said, I have my Xbox here, which is my Xbox One X, and then I have my old Xbox, which is just a regular Xbox that I gave to my wife so she can use. Down there, if you can see, those are the dog's toys. And then my MacBook Pro that I said I've always had, never really had a gaming system. And then my wife's HP something, whatever it is. But yeah, so this is my gaming setup right now. I did order a desk off of Amazon, but they have not sent it to me yet. They screwed up the order or something, so they had to send it back and send me the right one or whatever. So I'm a little bit late on that, but let me show you where I will be gaming here in a bit once I get my desk. Excuse the mess. It's a pretty big mess right now. But yeah, this is where I'm going to be hooking up the PC and putting the desk together, and this is where I will be gaming, like I said. So I'm excited for that. I never actually had a dedicated game room. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna be doing. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Other than that, I will not be showing you the boot up just because I'm not 100% sure where I want to boot it up yet. Like I said, I want to boot it up here just so I can connect the router that I have right here. Here's my router. Connect the Ethernet cable to my router, or my Ethernet cable directly to my PC so I can download those drivers. But I'm not 100% sure yet, and I don't want to, do something that I'm not supposed to do. So I'm gonna sit down, read, see what I'm supposed to do, and then I'm gonna go from there. But yeah, thanks so much for being with me. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe if you did. And yeah, I'll be back with more, you know, my setup video, as well as a few gaming videos to see just how terrible I am at PC gaming. All right, thanks so much for watching. Like I said, like and subscribe if you would like to. Peace.